This is the Behringer Wasp Deluxe. It's a hybrid monosynth based on the EDP Wasp from 1978. If you'd like to know more about the original Wasp, I recommend Alex Ball's video, which I will link in all of the usual places. But let's have a look at what this Wasp has to offer. The Wasp Deluxe has two digitally controlled oscillators, each with sawtooth, square, and enhanced waveforms. The enhanced waveform is a pulse width modulated square. A dedicated knob allows for manual pulse width adjustment of the square on oscillator 1. This feature is absent on oscillator 2, but in its place is a pitch knob allowing it to be tuned independently of oscillator 1. Between the oscillator sections is a mixer that introduces an external audio signal as well as noise. Next up, the LFO, or as it's referred to here, the control oscillator. It features sine, ramp, saw, square, noise, and random waveforms, and can be used to modulate pitch or the filter. My God, the filter! Oh, sweet Jesus, the filter! The Wasp's filter is its greatest asset. It's state variable, so acts as low pass, band pass, notch, high pass, and seems to be comprised of pure filth. It has its own dedicated envelope generator, which is where things get a little weird. The Wasp has two envelope generators, one for the VCA, which has attack, decay, and sustain level controls. Turn the sustain all the way down and the envelope will repeat. There's also a hold switch, which will keep the envelope open. The other envelope is the aforementioned filter control and also features attack and decay, but where the sustain level control would be, we now have delay. This will dial in an amount of time before the control envelope will cycle after you press a key. Turn the delay all the way down and this envelope too will repeat. Bookending the Wasp are the keyboard section, which contains a pitch bend knob, the master tuning pot and a glide control. And at the other end, the output section, which contains the volume knob and a headphone output with its own level control. So there's a lot of interesting stuff packed into this little box that come together to do some very interesting things. Having two loopable envelopes plus an LFO means that the Wasp can get rather chaotic quite quickly. Combine that with the audio input and you're in modulation heaven. And if you can tame the filter, the Wasp can get surprisingly smooth. Now, all that being said, the Wasp is far from perfect. The filter seems to be tracked to the keyboard with no way to adjust the tracking or turn it off. The pitch bend knob is rather uncomfortable to use, and the Wasp doesn't respond to pitch bend or mod wheel commands via MIDI. There's an overall lack of connectivity. You can bring external audio into the Wasp, but not external modulation, nor can you use the Wasp to modulate anything else, rendering the decision to make it compatible with the Eurorack modular format a bit of an odd one. And finally, I'd like to address the fault that my unit came with. You may recall in my 10 minutes with, which I'll linky, that I mentioned repeating notes. Why am I getting repeats? Now, this is indeed a hardware issue with a certain batch of Wasps, but I cannot fault Behringer for their customer service. I submitted a support ticket via their website, and after asking me a couple of follow-up questions, they sent a courier to my house to collect the unit, where it was taken to a repair centre and fixed free of charge. So that's the Behringer Wasp Deluxe in all of its black and yellow glory. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel to see more videos like it. If you've enjoyed any of the music you've heard in this video, all of which was made using the Wasp, you can head on over to my Bandcamp and download the Exploration Wasp EP. I'm going to leave you with some more sounds from the Wasp, but for now, thanks for watching.